Hi and welcome to the market view for the 17th of January 2014. Let's start off with the daily chart and have a look and see what the market's doing in the bigger time frame. At the moment we can see the market sort of switching trend to a degree but finding support over on the left hand side, and we can see yesterday we had a very narrow trading range for the British pound, which is something that I brought to your attention in yesterday's market view. On the overnight market we can see the prices are moving back down towards these lows that we have over here, and again this is the daily chart, so again we're looking at the bigger picture. So not a lot of volatility in the market this week. We had a bit on Wednesday when Carney spoke, which again was brought to your attention in the market view. The only update we've had this week is Tuesday, Monday down, Tuesday up, Wednesday down, Thursday down, bouncing off the lows as did Wednesday, and then again retesting the lows on the overnight market at the moment. So let's have a look at the 30-minute chart for yesterday. We can see that we had a potential signal. We saw that the market moved down, giving us the 20 pip scalp there. Market trading down in between the low and the S1 and then bouncing back off that, coming back up with the US news yesterday, but failing to hold at the DP level, critical level, as I've said before. And if you've not seen the videos, then check out the pivot videos that are available in the training section of the membership site. The market then came back down and retested the low, so range bound market. You can see this sort of zigzag trading range that we have, market closing, trading back up to the close before the evening close, and then the overnight session you can see coming back down towards this low area. At the moment the market's in no man's land. It's below the DP at the moment. There is a bit of buying in the market which came in the early hours of the morning. We can see this with the green buying bar there. We had a bit of selling followed by buying. This is what's known as a testing type of situation, when the market trades down to the previous day's lows or the previous low to the left and prices bounce off it. It's the professionals that are testing the market to see if there's any selling around at this area, and if there's not, then the market is free to move higher. However, another thing to note with this type of analysis, or looking at it logically as I call it, is that they may be wanting to hold the market at the 163.20ish area, which is where we've had these lows. So again, you can see the volumes increased, so we got down to this level. Maybe there's some buy orders down here, and then the market's moved up. However, at the moment we've got the market trading up towards the previous day's close and failing, and then moving lower. And again we see some buying come into the market here on the overnight market. Again, markets pushed down and then brought back, and we see that green buying there, and now we see the market starting to move back up towards the recent high on the overnight and also the close and the DP there. So all in all, yesterday a quiet day, and at the 60-minute the same. We had the sell there and the market's trading down to the low, and you can see there as we compress the time frames how sideways the market really was yesterday. 163.21 through to 163.72 there, so only a 50 pip range there for yesterday. Very quiet on the overnight. It's Friday, it can be notoriously quiet. Let's have a look at the news, see what we've got out, see that that may liven the market up a bit. We've got, starting with Germany, we've got the German Constitutional Court ruling, whatever that is. Retail sales from the UK, that's will be interesting. Obviously the factoring in of the Christmas buying there as well, and consumer spending. MPC Broadbent is to speak at 12:15, so if you're in the market, keep this one in mind, just like with Carney the other day. Try and stay out if one of these are talking, more so Carney than the rest, which is why this one's highlighted as a medium impact news item there. Then it's over to the US for the building permits. Again, I'm not too bothered about this one. If I'm in the market, I'm not bothered about getting out for building permits or housing starts, especially if I've got profits on the trade. I will be obviously aware, but as I've said before, I don't like to stay in the market with CPI figures, non-farm payrolls, and interest rate changes, and certainly the FOMC meetings. But everything else doesn't really, it's not too much of an issue, especially when you're trading the longer time frames. So that's about it for the news. I can't see anything else. We've got, again, this is after the market's closed, so again, no real problem there. So up to 1:30, and then a bit of medium impact in the afternoon, and then we've got the prelim sentiment. Sorry, I thought that was being released after the market close. Of course it's not. It's 2:55 p.m. so 3 p.m. we've got some news as well. A bit too early in the morning at the moment, not thinking clearly. So there is some news out today that could move the market, give it a bit more of a shove round, which it certainly needs. It needs shaking out of this sideways movement that it's in at the moment. So that's about it really for today. We'll see what the market brings. Hopefully some more profits. Only 20 pips yesterday in both the 30 and the 60 minute. The smaller time frames I don't particularly trade, but I am working on a strategy at the moment to allow us to actually pick up a few more pips from trading in sort of the 5-minute time frames as well. So that will be revealed as and when it's completed. It's just taking a bit longer than I thought it actually would. But I will keep you posted on that one, and possibly next week just release to you what it is I'm actually doing, and you can actually monitor it yourself, not necessarily trade it or paper trade it using a demo account. So I'll probably do that to save any further delays, and we can test it together and see how it goes. Well, that's it for now. As ever, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.